All right, allow me to model option number 3. This is the final description. Option number 3, record a tutorial for YouTube, rubric, and instructions here. If you choose this option, you actually skip the rest of the final because you don't need to worry about selecting a film. So I would click on this, and I actually already have it open, so I'm just going to go over there. Here are the instructions for this part of the final, if you choose this part. Instructions. There is a small written piece required. Record yourself first explaining how to do something in real life. Then upload it to YouTube and share the link with me. Your how-to should be about 5 to 15 minutes long, depending on what it is you're explaining. Write a small description paragraph. Please clearly label your film on YouTube under the description box, explaining 1, what are you going to show us, and 2, why are you particularly suited to explain it? What gives you credibility? For example, I could write, thanks for coming to watch my video on how to catch an eddy in a kayak. I've been whitewater kayaking since I was 13, and this is one of the first skills you must master, whether it's to break up the river and catch a rest, or to avoid catastrophe in a major class 5 rapid. So I've got my, what is this? And then, why should I explain it? You don't have to be too fancy here. I just said, I've been kayaking since I was 13. That gives me a little bit of credibility. Then you're going to be evaluated on the cinematic elements we've studied for your excellence in each category. So lighting, the lighting for your video should be bright, should show the viewer and show what's important to know. The sound, it needs to be clear and strong. The camera angles, in most cases, are just going to be straight on. You would build a tripod. Maybe you have a tripod, but I know I don't, by using a stack of books and then propping up your phone. Maybe that would probably be enough. You would want it to be steady and a head-on shot. You might need close-ups depending on what you're doing, and in that case you would need to figure out how to close up on the things that are important to see, and then you'd cut those things together. So camera angles matters. And I say all of this because lighting, sound, camera angles, we have all seen YouTube tutorials that don't do those things well. If it's too dark, if you can't hear it, if the camera is all shaky, you just don't watch it. You just X out, you go find another one. I want you to create a YouTube tutorial that no one wants to skip past. Then your script. It should have clear, easy to understand directions. This includes length. It should be appropriate for your content. You explain what is important in the right proportions. You don't over-explain things that are easy and under-explain things that are really hard. And the script also includes your points for your description, how you described it in your YouTube video. So this is what the rubric looks like. It's pretty simple. It's subjective, this one. I can't tell you it needs to be this bright light or this particular thing when it comes to your angles, because it depends on what you're doing. So I just say it's either excellent, it's okay, or it's not great in each category. The last category I didn't include in my description is this one, polished, clean cuts, and published without error. Those are what I would call execution points. If you can send it to me or put it on YouTube and it works, I don't have to go chase you down to be like, this link isn't working. That would be excellent. So all of this is how I'll assess option number 3 if you choose to do option number 3. I'd like to show you a model, and the model I'll use is the one I told you about, the college essay video. We will watch it together, and then we're going to go through and analyze it, like grade me. I'll grade it. I mean, it'd be awkward for you to have to grade me in front of me. I get that. So I'll grade it, but I will critique some things that I do. I don't think it's a perfect tutorial. I think it's pretty good, though. I actually think it's, for college help, really good. So for the content that you might need, I think it is valuable, or I wouldn't have made it, but I'm biased. So here it is, writing the essay. I'm going to stop my recording because we're moving out of the model and into the actual experience.